Hello friends, this is Dinesh Sakhuja and welcome back to my channel DS Tech Talks. This is the second video in the backup series where we will be discussing about different type of backup devices in detail. What are the advantages and disadvantages of particular type of backup device? If you are new to this channel and have not watched my previous video on backup basics, I have given the link in the description. Please do watch the video for information of backup basics. Thank you. So what we will be covering today, the topics for today will be what is a backup device, what are the different type of backup devices, tape drives and library explained, disk type backup devices and backup device connectivity examples. What is a backup device? Simply speaking, any device on which we backup or copy our data, which serves as second copy of the data is a backup device. This can be an internal drive on the same server or PC, or this can be a folder on the internal hard drive, or can be a CD, DVD writer on which we can copy our data as a backup. This can be an external device connected through an external interface like USB, fiber port, network, SATA, anything like that. This can be an external hard drive, external DVD writer, external tape drive, or any network shared location for the file server. A cloud device like storage on AWS, Azure, GCP can also be used as a backup device. Let's understand different type of backup devices. Standalone tape drive. A single tape drive connected directly to a system or to a backup server can serve as a backup device. Most common tape drives that have been used for years now are LTO tape drives, which started from LTO-1, the first generation tape drive with 100 gigs of floor capacity, to latest LTO-8 Gen 8 tape drives with 12 terabytes of floor capacity. Next is the tape libraries. Standalone tape drives have a capacity limitation and manual intervention is required to put in or change the tapes. This was solved using the tape autoloaders or tape libraries. As the name suggests, the tape library has multiple slots to accommodate the tapes and on one or more multiple tape drives. Along with that, there is a robotic arm which puts in the tape from the slot to the drive and vice versa. There is a barcode scanner within the library to identify the tapes. This complete process is controlled by specialized software application designed for backups. Direct attached storage. Any storage which is externally connected to a system or backup server can be termed as DAS, or the direct attached storage backup device. This could be an external hard drive or an array of disks. Next is a network attached storage, commonly termed as NAS device. It is nothing but a file share assigned and mounted on the system, which can be used as backup device. Next is a block storage. Block storage is storage allocated to a server using FC or iSCSI protocol, which server treats as a disk, formatted as a block storage and used as any other physical drive on the system. This can be used as a backup device. Next, over and above, the cloud storage are also being used as backup device nowadays. Is AWS, Azure, GCP are to name some. Even in my current organization, all my important data is being stored on MS OneDrive space allocated to me on cloud, which can be used to save a second copy as a backup. Let's now discuss about some details of standalone tape drives. As mentioned earlier also, it is directly connected to the server. The server can be the machine for which we need the backup or can be a centralized backup server with dedicated backup application. The data travels from the server being backed up to the backup server, which writes the data on the tape drive. The tape drive can be connected either as an internal to the server, just like floppy, CD, DVD writer, or it can be attached through an external interface. The advantages attached with the standalone tape drive is the flexibility of connectivity. It can be internal or external. These drives are portable in nature and can be moved from one server to another. But along with that, there are some disadvantages as well. The disadvantages are that media capacity is limited. So even if we are having a latest LTO 8 tape drive, the raw capacity will be 12 terabyte, and compressed data that can be stored on it can be nearly 30 terabytes depending on the type of data being backed up. So if our data is more than that, we will have to change the tapes manually once it gets full. This is the second disadvantage. To overcome this, there is a solution in the form of tape libraries, which we will be discussing in our next section on tape libraries. Tape libraries or the tape autoloaders. This is nothing but a console housing multiple tape drives and tape slots. This can vary from a 24 slot, 1 drive tape library to a thousand of slots wardrobe size tape libraries with hundreds of drives. Apart from the drives and slots, there is a robotic arm and a barcode scanner in the tape library which helps in the movement of tapes from slot to drive and vice versa. This movement is controlled by the backup application. So backup application is aware that which tape is in which slot, which in common terms is called as inventory. The tape libraries give us the benefits like low cost media as compared to disks, easy to transport. To meet the compliance standard, we need to send the media to an offsite location so the tapes can be easily transported. Simultaneous backup and restores. Having multiple drives in a single library enables us to restore even if backups are in progress, which is a limitation in case of standalone tape drive. Multiple slots holding multiple tapes increases the overall capacity that can be backed up. Tape libraries have a software which controls the library. It is intelligent enough that if some drive reports its head needs a cleaning, it automatically loads the cleaning tape and cleans the drive. Apart from that, there is a easy to recognize and maintain tape inventory using barcode. Along with the advantages, there are some disadvantages as well. As we all know, reading and writing on tape is a sequential in nature, so it will give us limited throughput, and in case of restore requirement, if the required data is at the end of the tape length, it may take time to restore. Let's compare it with the old cassette player where tapes were used to play songs. To jump in between the songs, we had to either fast forward or rewind the tape, which took time, which is now resolved in the digital players, where the songs are stored in digital format on discs and songs can be randomly accessed. Apart from that, being tapes have a limited usage life due to wear and tear, we also need to maintain multiple tape medias, which have special storage requirement being sensitive in nature. To overcome the tape drive limitations and tape media limitations, disk type backup devices are used, which we will discuss in our next section. So nowadays, disk type backup devices are commonly used. These can be the enterprise disk libraries or the specialized backup disk arrays or any SAN storage connected to the server which can be used as a disk type backup device. Some advantages of the disk type backup devices include faster backup and restore. High throughput of the disk and random access of the data on the disk allows faster backup and restores. Simultaneous backup and restores are also possible from the same disk. Apart from that, there is additional protection of the data in the form of RAID, which is not possible in case of tapes. In case of tapes, if a tape goes bad, it's a total loss of the backup data. It also saves the backup operator's effort in managing multiple physical tapes. Disk type backup devices can be any type disk array appliance which are mapped to the backup server or client directly and can be used as backup device. EMC Data Domain, HP Pure Storage, Ocean Store are some of the appliances that are common today. These are full-fledged appliances having their own embedded native software which controls the array. Some advanced storage boxes have the proprietary features like deduplication and compression, which helps in reducing the stored data and also in saving the space on the array. Another feature in the disk type storage devices is being emulated as the traditional tape drives in the form of virtual tape library, in the short form called as the VTL. These are presented as tape library and tape drives to the server, while at the back end the data is stored on the disks only. This gives the backup operator an ease of use as well. Apart from the disk arrays, some cloud operators are also nowadays providing storage in cloud with VTL capabilities, which can be used as backup device. This brings us to the last section in today's session. Here are some pictorial representations of the connectivity of different types of backup devices. As we can see here, the direct attached storage or the DAS, the device is directly connected to the server. In case of NAS, the NAS storage is connected over the LAN or the network. In case of fiber channel storage, the backup storage is connected using FC switches and having dual connectivity in the form of dual FC switches, which gives redundancy in terms of connectivity. Nowadays, as faster Ethernet protocols are being developed in the form of 10 gig LANs, the FC connectivity is being replaced with FCOE, or the fiber channel over Ethernet, or iSCSI, that is the SCSI connectivity over IP, which gives us the same throughput as the fiber channel and are much cheaper in nature. In case of cloud backup storage access, the LAN connection is replaced with the internet connection. So that is it for today. Thank you friends for watching this video. Hope you liked the video. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. We will be bringing you more such videos very soon. This is Dinesh Sakhuja from DS Tech Talks signing off for today. Thanks once again. Bye.